Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome to Hearts of Venice. Okay, I think our first question for today will be
Here's Courtnay.
Oh, this is
If you
Courtney.
wanna say
Yeah,
hi.
let's
And this
introduce.
is Rose.
Yeah, we come here all the time and get the tooth gems and belly chains that she
Courtney
provides, and we're obsessed with it. We come here like all the time.
So
And she's our inspiration for this podcast.
Aww.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You are.
That means so much.
Okay.
Okay, our first question would be how you started your business and how you got it up and running.
Yeah.
Like, what was the start to
An
this
inspiration.
amazing business?
Yeah.
Basically, I came out of a rough patch in life, and I realized by hitting rock bottom that the only person that could get me where I wanted to be was me, right? And that I couldn't put fault in anybody else but myself. And so I wanted to be somewhere where I could be myself. And Venice is that place.
Yeah.
You can be yourself, and the sky's the limit here.
Yeah.
So I decided, hey, you know what? What do I want to do? I want to make women feel good. So I want to
That's
sell
amazing.
I want to sell products that make them feel great, and allow them to express themselves. So that's where, the waist beads came into play. That's where the anklets and the toe rings and the tooth gems, it's all, designed for women to be able to express themselves.
Yeah.
I love that. And we love your products. They're so
Thank you.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I appreciate that.
Go, mommy. If you had something to say about like entrepreneurship and like anybody else who like is watching this and wants to start a business of their own, what would you say if they were like, what if it doesn't work out? Like, what's some advice you would give?
In business, there's always ups and downs,
Yeah.
no matter what you do. It's the willpower to stay with it. You have to be able to stay with it and find out what works for you. The best thing to do is to be good to others,
Yeah.
right? And the people that you have around you. That's important, and to be a part of your community and uplift your community. Without that, you can't be successful in anything that you do.
Yeah.
So that's my advice. But the first things first is be good to yourself.
Okay.
If you're not good to yourself, you can't be good to others.
Okay. How was it like raising like children? Because how many kids do you have?
I have lots of kids.
Okay.
I have 2 biological kids, and then I have a bunch of adopted children.
Wow.
Yes, Rose is one of them, and I love her very much. Reason and Billy are too. It's a prime example of community and how we all need to stick together.
Yeah.
This feels like such a community. Just coming here and seeing all of you guys, it just feels so welcoming.
Oh,
That's like what
thank
first
you.
drew us, like to like you, because like it's such like a welcoming, like you have like a homey feel, and it's like on the beach with so many people, and like you guys stand out.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot. Rose is a mom. How do you feel about being a mom, Rose?
Oh my goodness. I mean, it's wonderful. I mean, if you're looking at the bigger picture, I know it's bigger than me, and like, I want to pass down them a foundation that they're able to like really excel and go as far as they want. And yeah, community is definitely a number one thing that we need to work on as a community.
I think it's important to uplift one another all the time. It's important to be honest, to be truthful in order to be fruitful.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody here in Venice, we're all a family. Everybody, we work very hard, for each other. We all have one common goal. Like I was explaining to Rose the other day, I want her to surpass my level of what I was here. Because there's gonna come a point in time where I'm already 43. I'll be 43 this year. There's gonna come a point in time where I'm gonna be tired.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need to pass down something. And I feel like Rose is the perfect person to pass that down to, because I trust her, I love her. Even though she's not my biological child, she is my biological child.
Yeah.
I'll cry if she leaves me. So I feel
I'm
like
not gonna leave.
I know. I've come to such a point like where I've worked very, very hard to maintain what I have, and maintenance is major. Maintenance is key. I want all my kids to do great. I don't ever want them to suffer or not do well. Everybody makes their own decisions, and whatever decisions you make, it determines the course and the path that you're on. you know, and that's very key. It's always key to have great character. If you don't have good character, life is going to be hard for you. Next question, girlies.
Connecting to that, what would you say to Rose and honestly us,
Okay.
future generations of this world? What advice would you give them?
As young women,
Yes.
the first advice is to allow yourself time to process every interaction. Before you react to anything, process it first. Always stay genuine and true to yourself, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter. People can judge you, they can say whatever they want to say, but you need to stay true to yourself. You know, because at the end of the day, that's who you go home to. Yourself. You're in your own thoughts. You process your own thoughts. And however you deliver it to the world is however you deliver it to the world. You know, like I want all my kids to be able to be successful in whatever they choose to do or whatever they want to do, but they have to work hard in order to get there. You know what I mean? There's times where I've worked hard, I haven't got a fucking dime. There's days where I've been out here, you guys see me out here all the time, right? There's like every day, right? There's like hardly a day that you don't catch me. You know, now that I have, you know, my team behind me, which is great, I'm allowed to like walk down the way or go take care of things that I wouldn't be able to do. So without their support, I wouldn't have that. And that allows me a breather to take time for myself to process certain things. I need that. Also too, like don't let what other people think about you affect you at all. You know who you are, be comfortable with who you are. You know, and all the bullshit will weed itself out. Like Rose is very outspoken. I'm particular. One thing I'm very particular, but I'm not as outspoken. But it balances itself. It's like a yin and a yang, you know, and that's just how that works. And it works it makes a good team. Like the other girls, they're very good at what they do. They come, you know what I mean? They help set up, they work, you know what I mean? They learn quickly, and that's what's great, you know what I mean? Because eventually, I want everybody to be able to surpass me, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Like Rose is in her early 20s, you know what I'm saying? In another 20 years, I'm gonna be 60. Yeah, I'm gonna still be moving and shaking it,
Yeah.
but I really don't want to be coming out here all the time.
Of course.
She'll be at my stage in life, you know, but she'll have all the know-how and the like. They'll all be equipped with the shit that they've seen me go through or going to see me go through. You know what I mean? So they'll learn and be able to handle it then. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, as it comes. And for you girls are you're amazing
Thank you.
because you guys listen.
Thank you.
I couldn't believe it. I gave you guys the idea, and you really came through.
We
You ran with
your
it,
ideas.
and I love
Because
that.
if you didn't do it, someone else
Would have done
It's
it,
true.
and I would have definitely loved for it to be you guys because you guys come out here and you represent the other side of the boardwalk. You know, you represent our community, and you know, and I love that. You know, and who else would be better to do it than the two of you? You know, so I love that. Okay, what's our next question?
What's like something that you've always tried to like teach all your children?
Like an important life lesson.
Yeah, if there is something.
Individuality.
Yeah. Okay. Individual.
I think it's important to be yourself and who you are.
100%.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, I think everything else comes with the flow of life. But to be yourself and be comfortable in your own skin, that's what's most important.
Yeah.
And me and Pearl growing up, like obviously we're still young, we're still battling insecurities and finding out who we truly are, but I think it's so important to just forget what everyone else says and focus on yourself and what you love doing. I think that's so important.
Yes.
And it definitely connects to how starting this podcast is, because although people probably have something to say, we don't care. Like we're doing what we love and what we're passionate about.
That's right.
Around us like really does stuff that they're passionate about or that they want to do because they're scared of people saying like, oh, this is weird, like why are you doing this, or like making fun of them. That's like kind of why we wanted to do this and why we're doing this together, because we're kind of trying to like partially like break down that like semi barrier that's put up of like you can't do what you want because it's like weird or embarrassing.
Judgment.
Yeah, it's like
Judgment.
judgmental. Yeah,
Judgment sucks.
yeah,
It sucks. But guess what? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah,
It's
I like that.
It's the truth. It is the absolute truth. Everybody's got one.
Yeah,
but not everybody can do what you do.
Yeah.
Not everybody can shine like you do. So and everybody
Or
has
make an impact.
yeah, yeah, or make an impact. You will impact girls. They might not be here in our community, but they can be in another community
Yeah.
somewhere and be like, wow, I should do
Yeah.
this at my beach, or I should do this in my community,
Yeah.
and talk about real topics and talk about things, and also it opens up a window for other people to see other individuals' individuality,
True. Yeah. I love that.
right? And they'll be able to gain a sense of their identity or who they are through the information that you're transmitting. That's how I view it. Like, I know it probably sounded super old, but transmitting information.
No.
But it's the
No,
truth.
it's real.
It's the truth. So I'm very proud of you girls. I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. I want to see you guys with a booth with everything, and I want you guys to have the tourists stop. I want you to have everyone stop. I want you to have real questions for these people,
Yeah.
real topics. Don't be afraid to ask anything underneath
Okay.
the sun,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Because we have all walks of life here.
Yeah.
And you can get perspectives from everyone.
Yeah.
And do not, and I repeat, do not be afraid to talk about political topics,
Yeah.
about women's issues, about, what's really important is that people aren't speaking about, men's mental health and what they all the
Right.
struggles that they have to
Exactly.
carry. And I think that would
That's
be,
why there's Epstein Act.
yeah, that's why
But
there's,
Epstein.
It goes,
it goes
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
deep. I think it would be really important for you ladies to be a bridge for people to, just an outlet, for people to see different perspectives.
Yeah.
And that's amazing,
I think that's definitely our goal, and we appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Like your entire family, we love you so much.
Oh, I love you guys. Don't make me
We love you
cry.
too.
I love you guys. I'm
No,
so
I'm
proud
so
of
proud
you.
to see the youth doing this.
Yes.
Like I don't really see the youth really on this type of time, and so I was really surprised even you guys even came for that. I thought it was like for a race beat or something.
No.
But they guys
They
came for
really-
that.
that
I'm
too,
like,
but-
oh God. That was a very very pleasant surprise.
It's very amazing, and I love seeing you girls every time you guys come here. You guys don't have to buy anything from me. I just love seeing you, and I love that. You know what I mean? And that makes me feel great as an older woman to be able to have young women be able to look up to me, or come and speak to me, or talk to me, or even acknowledge me. That's very very special to me, and I appreciate that, and I love that.
We appreciate you so much.
Yes, I love you girls too.
Yay! Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
that.
much.
So great.
Bye, guys.